Welcome to Dials and Dice. Tonight we have a community match between um, Jeremy and Aaron, and this is a format that we came up with and we flew last week. I'll call it delayed deployment. Basically, start of the game, your ships, you pick two ships and they start the game. And I actually changed the rules a little bit. So once either both of your ships are at half points or one of your ships is destroyed, your other two ships are deployed the next planning phase. And so basically it just adds a little unique twist to the game. I'm joined tonight by Lee. How are you doing?
Doing good. Little horse. We lose you, Steven, or
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Hang on.
Okay. So good news. Well, he's taking a look at something. So the cards have been shipped, it looks like. So I just got confirmation of that. So if you were part of our Watercolor Summer League, so those cards have shipped. So they'll be coming to hopefully us here in
They've
the
shipped
next.
to us.
Yes, shipped to us. Let me clarify. I apologize. So they are on their way to us. As soon as we get them, we're going to be getting those out here fairly quickly. Steven wants them off his back. We want to make certain that our guys get it. So we've got our Q2 and Q3 Lego cards coming as well as part of that. So we do appreciate your patience. So we've got Q4 already as well. So they're going to be coming to us. So we'll get those shipped out here, of course, at the end of Q4. So we are actually ahead of the game, I think, finally. Still don't know what Steven's doing.
I am setting up.
Oh, he's setting up his delayed deployment markers.
Yep.
Did we decide to adjust where some of those go?
Yep.
They have room to turn around?
We're doing 3-3 and 2-2.
Ah, smart. So last week we discovered that if you ended up on the blank space, so facing outwards, you couldn't really turn around.
Nope.
So makes it hard to play. Because that definitely happened last week. So tonight we have Jeremy and Aaron playing for us. So we've got Jeremy playing the Rebels and Aaron Smith with the Galactic Empire. So we got some E-Wings here. So we got two E-Wings, Rogue Squadron Escorts, two of them, Wedge Antilles and Jake Farrell flying for the Rebels. Then we've got Deathfire, Scimitar Squadron Pilot, Gideon Hask, and Turf Fennier. So we got a pretty loaded crew. It'll be interesting to see who they decide to throw out there first and who's coming up as cleanup crew.
Let's close it up. Yeah. Close enough. Close enough.
Save the game state quick, Steven. You can dump the cards and then save it again later.
You're right.
Just saying. Makes it easy for next week.
Games.
DD.
Override.
Due diligence. Or, yeah. Dials and dice. I like it. The DD format. Not to be confused with other things that are DD.
Yep.
We can't call it the double Ds.
All right, so these guys are going to set up. Let's go over these lists real quick.
You bet. So I'll take Rebels if that's all right.
All right, go ahead.
All right, so we've got our actual custom cards, which you guys will be seeing in the field soon. We got Rogue Squadron Escort, so the elite pilots of the Rogue Squadron among the best rebellions, very best. So they've got experimental scanners, essentially they can acquire locks beyond range 3, so running with fire control systems, plasma torpedoes, and then R3 astromech, which is always handy with the E-wings because you can of course have those double target locks. We've got a mirror copy Rogue Squadron escort. Then we've got the Wedge Antilles. Looks like a young Wedge Antilles. That's a cool card. I like it.
Oh, yeah, that's cool.
While you perform a primary attack, if the defender is in your forward arc, the defender, well, he only has a forward arc. The defender rolls one fewer defense die. Marksmanship. So while you perform an attack, if the defender's in your bullseye, you may change one hit to result to a crit, and then Deadeye shot. So another bullseye advantage there. So we've got Jake Farrell.
Real quick.
Yes.
So Deadeye shot. So how that works with marksmanship is, you have him in bullseye, you can change a hit to a crit, and then you can turn your crit to a hit to expose one of the defender's damage cards, and so that hit can still possibly go through.
Very nice. So, and Jake Farrell's going to be running with the exact same thing with marksmanship and Deadeye shot. His abilities, of course, after you perform a barrel roll or boost action, you may choose one friendly ship, 0 to 1. That ship may perform a focus action. So, and then of course, running with vector thrusters. After you perform an action, you may perform a red boost.
Alright, on the other side, we've got Deathfire. After you're destroyed, for you move for an attack and drop or launching device. So we've got advanced proton torpedoes, thread tracers, prox mines, and thermal jets. Then we got Scimitar Squadron Pilot with basically the same thing. Yeah, Gideon marksmanship, then stealth device. Then Turfiner with marksmanship, the stealth device. So looks like they are trying to set up obstacles here.
And keep that range 1 on their obstacles from those hyperspace markers.
2, 3, 4.
So how's your week going, Steven?
That's going alright. I went to Virginia today. Long drive.
Yeah, especially after making a long drive to Busch Gardens this last weekend, right?
Yeah.
A lot of driving.
Yep.
How long of a drive is it to Busch Gardens?
That's about 3 hours from here.
Virginia? How far is that?
Well, today it was 2 hours 45 minutes at my job site, but to where we were in Williamsburg was about 3.5.
Gotcha. Yeah, it's a bit of a trek. You want to respond? No, Nabi, this is actually one that we tried last week. So it's we call it DD for delayed deployment. Not to be confused with double D. There's got to be a better name for that. What happened to our pit? Oh, there it is. The lid was on. I don't think they can find anything that'll fit in there right now. Oh, there we go.
There we go. All right.
So essentially, Nabi, if nobody's joined us last week, what's going to happen is essentially they're going to deploy with 2 ships, so of their choosing at the beginning. After they deploy, so once the first ship is taken out, so then at the beginning of the next turn, they're able to bring in their other ships on one of the hyperspace markers. So they'll bring in both ships at the beginning of the next round. So it's kind of want to play it safe when you take out that first ship. Oh, by the way, we have 71 minutes on our timer. Let's correct that.
I got it.
I just got it, actually. Except I made it 756, so that doesn't work. So, but yeah, you want to take out your opponents at the right time. So if you can whittle down both of them, or you can try to get your first ship, taken out, do something reckless so you can bring in your cleanup crew as quick as you can and take out the opposing ships as quickly as possible.
All right, so it looks like I actually have the name switched on the overlay.
Oh, I can fix that too.
Thought I had it right. So yeah, it looks like Deathfire and the Scimitar Squadron Pilot are the first ones going out. Which I like this strategy because 6-hole, easy to kill. By the time they go off the board, one of these other ships are going to be damaged, which is going to trigger Gideon. Yeah. It's like kicking a wasp's nest to see these interceptors come out and just ace.
You want to move the follower goal from August, apparently?
It's still August.
I know, but I'm just saying it's covering up stealth devices.
Oh.
Just by a hair.
There you go. There you go, matey. Also, just to mention, we are sponsored by Kuwait Print Yards. You can go use the code. I think it is DiceDice20 for 20% off. I think that's the code. Let me look at my email.
Yeah, I'm fine with saying it's September. We can skip the 31st.
So use the code DND for 20% off your purchase. And when you do that, that actually helps us out as well. Oh, it's September now for you, Nobby, because you're on the other side of the world. You're in the future.
Oh, come on. I didn't get it. I should have known.
I actually tuned into the Gundarks this morning.
You mean tomorrow evening? No, wait. What?
This morning.
I guess it would be this evening.
Yesterday evening for him.
Yes.
Last night.
Yes, last night. Whatever. Time is hard.
I forget who was playing. Who was it?
He's on his lunch break right now, isn't he?
I think he's drinking his morning coffee.
My morning coffee is much more chaotic and not filled with X-Wing. It is filled with trying to wake my wife up so that she can help get my daughter ready so I can get ready. And then daycare children arrive, and I end up taking care of daycare children.
My morning coffee usually filled with looking at a steering wheel.
Well, I do that after I finally get out the door. Then I gotta run to daycare, and then I run to work.
Just about lunchtime. What do you do, Nobby? I'm curious. What is your career?
X-Wing pilot.
I'm always curious of what people's careers are in the X-Wing community. Also, because I had Arnie Nell as a co-host. He is a streamer in South Africa.
Right.
And come to find out, me and him chatted for a while, and we're actually in a very similar line of work, where we service like cash register machines and stuff like that, and do low voltage stuff. But he is in South Africa and does that. So I was like,
That's funny.
That's cool.
I install credit card terminals. We're all in like the same line of business practically.
I've been doing a lot of those at Arby's. The Freedom
Nice.
the Freedom Pay Insignio devices.
You traitor. Insignio?
Yep.
I don't know those.
Not Insignio. It's
No, it's
Insigio or something.
no, it's Ingenico. Thank you very much.
There you go. Ingenico.
Come on.
And
You don't
I was
even know
thinking
what they're
I
called.
was thinking of Insignia, like the Walmart
IPP.
TV brand.
Yeah, it's an IPP pin pad. Seriously?
We're about to start the timer, so get ready.
Dude. We should start a freaking... He installs point of sale and does tech support and IT. How funny.
That's funny. So you're one of the
What the
guys
heck?
that I call and talk to every day.
Here we go. Timer is started. We should all just start an IT company together. I'm just saying.
Right.
So I don't know that I can move into the future though. That would be very confusing. I'd be afraid of getting eaten by something in Australia.
So today,
Not right.
today was I drove
Hey,
3 hours and I had to pull cable in a hot warehouse, like with no windows or doors. I was sweating so hard.
I could believe it. How hot was it in North Carolina?
Man, it was like 94, 95 today.
Hot, dang. And inside of a building like that, it's got to be hotter. Hey, thanks for the subscription, Clone Redleg.
That would be Adam.
That would be Adam.
Hello, Adam. For some reason, my I think it's not showing like active users in the chat. It's not showing like how many people are watching. Oh, shut up, dogs.
We can't hear. At least I couldn't. Oh, that's funny. We're totally gonna start a tech company. It was just meant to happen.
Yep.
Oh, stay on target. Sorry. X-Wing. There's X-Wing happening. Did you know that, Steven?
My dad just sent me a text, and this is going to be our dad joke for tonight.
Sweet. We haven't done one in a couple of streams. We're terrible.
I know.
Well, we had some really bad jokes, though, so I think we turned everybody off.
You ready?
Let's hear it.
A couple of cows are smoking a joint and playing cards. That's right. The stakes were pretty high.
Oh my gosh. I think that's our first drug reference. Okay, so we've got these Deathfire and Scimitar Squadron.
Yeah, so the E-Wings took a target lock, obviously.
Yep. Go figure. 2 of them with R3. So they've got a pretty good way to come around that asteroid. So the E-Wings, that is. And then I figure the Deathfire and Scimitar Squadron just keeps making us going straight, don't you think?
I think you do a one straight barrel roll left. Get you a target lock. Try to set up those advanced proton torpedoes.
Yeah, you want to get those off.
What's the difference between black-eyed peas and chickpeas?
One got punched in the face.
Black-eyed peas sing a song, and the chickpeas hummus one.
They what?
The chickpeas hummus one.
Hummus one. Oh, nice. That was good. That was cheesy. Was that good enough for you, Adam?
So we got a lock there on red, hoping that red turns in there so you can get off that advanced proton torpedo. So I've been playing with this list here lately. It's Obi-Wan, the crit bot Obi, marksmanship R787 with auto blasters, with Plo Koon and Oddball with prockets and marksmanship. But I've not been doing well with it. I really like the list. It's fun to fly. It's just I haven't been doing well. I've lost like 4 games with it. I'm trying to decide whether to try to move on to something else or keep trying with it.
What seems to be the issue when you're using it?
I don't know. I really don't know. It seems like I lose one important piece really fast, and then kind of like it seems like every game I play, I lose something important really fast, and then kind of struggle from there. And kind of just barely lag behind in points for the rest of the game. Like the game I just played, it was like 161 to 174, and he won. I killed Lando, Bosk, and half points on Asajj, and he finally half pointed Shaak Ti.
we've got a sushi roll here. So E-wing into, I believe that's going into. Is
Nice.
that Deathfire?
That's a damage.
Yep. So we got one going into. I didn't
Yeah, like
see who he pointed at.
like Shock T. Basically,
Excuse me. That's going to Scimitar.
Shock T stayed on the board and aced Lando from half points to dead, and Asajj from 0 to half. It was nice. That's always fun when you can. Adas are so fun to fly. You should try it. Alright, here we go.
Going into yellow.
Oh!
Hit crit. Oof. At least one crit going through. Oh, ouch. Make that a lot of crits.
That's
going
half
away.
points.
Yeah. One crit's enough, but a lot of hull gun. 1, 2, and a crit. And it is Panic Pilot.
Get K turn.
No. Not that I think he was going to currently.
Yeah.
All right, so we've got Deathfire, I assume.
Both of them.
Alrighty. What's he doing? Okay, so we've got Scimitar Squadron Pilot firing at Wes.
Alright, looks like we're doing.
Oh, I'm sorry, well. Why is he labeled Wes? Wes and Hobby.
What is he
So I
firing?
guess
Is he firing a Red Tracer? He already has a target lock.
well, whatever happened, he evaded out. Okay, red going into. Again, he calls him Wes. But it's the red Rogue Squadron Escort. Rolling two crits.
Nice.
He's gonna spend that focus and free.
You're safe.
Nothing.
Should we? So we have no, that's not damage. That's a sorry, plasma torp. Back to dials. I mean, I think this is an opportunity to do a K turn, but wait, you have proximity mines.
You don't want to K turn into your own proximity mines. So you could have.
I think you just do a 1 straight with yellow.
Yeah, you're talking with imps.
No, the yellow.
You're talking about the E-wing.
Yeah. Get down here to the red zone where the action's at.
What's red doing, you think? So I think
1 straight.
Deathfire. Or are you talking about the E-wings?
E-wing.
All right. Well, I think Deathfire should.
I think you just
Do
one.
a
I
hard-
think you 1 straight with both of them, both of the E-wings.
I think they could easily just do a hard turn, drop a Proxima, and get the heck out of there. There we go. Takes a focus.
Uh-oh.
Oh, what was that?
He's trying to set up the prox mine there. And he sloops.
Interesting. Yep,
He takes
Takes
a
a string.
drain.
Another sloop.
Nice. He's got that shot on yellow right there.
For sure,
Onto the
unobstructed.
scimitar. Yep. So if he gets half points on red or destroys yellow, then the other two are deployed next turn.
Yep, he's going to try to whittle down. So he's taking on red,
he's shooting
unobstructed as well, range 3. So he's going to use his plasma torps.
He's trying to delay the deployment of the aces.
Yep. So he's got 2 going through. Nothing.
And
Does have that focus.
One goes through.
So 1 goes through. Onto Deathfire.
We got range 1. Nice. He might pop this ship right here.
Quite possibly. At which point he'll have a pretty decent crew. Ooh.
1 crit. That was fire control system. So he rolls a crit. And what is it? Console fire. He might die. Gotta roll for console fire here. Here it is. What is it? No death.
Oh, I think Jeremy appreciates that.
Huh.
He wants to take a little more out on
I know,
red.
I
I'm
know,
guessing.
right? I think that's actually good for Jeremy right now.
Yeah.
Because if you think about it,
Delays.
if you think about it, if you get these guys down, and say you get Deathfire down to like 2 hull
2.
next turn, then the next round, even though the aces are deploying, you can kill these guys, just like initiative kill them.
Yep, just go pop, pop, and then they don't get any more. You're down to just 2 firing arcs instead of 3.
Yep.
So, and if you leave Deathfire on the board, he's still got quite a bit of stuff going on. He's got his advanced proton torpedoes, which he hasn't been able to get off yet. Let's see. I need to go. I forgot to reduce.
So it looks
my-
like we're gonna have some bomb drops here soon. Yeah, Aaron laughs at plasma torps. He's like, plasma torps, haha.
Hmm.
I have no shields. Who are you? Get away from me. See, this past weekend I went to Williamsburg. We stayed in Yorktown at Airbnb. And went to Williamsburg, went to a few restaurants. We went to one place called Food for Thought. They had these little cue cards on the table that was like conversation starters and like questions and stuff and trivia, and it was just super fun. The food was incredible. We went to Water Country USA on Friday and Saturday, and went to the water park, rode slides, water slides together, and it was just a really great time. It
Sounds
was
like fun.
our we call it our vision trip. So we took some time to have intentional conversations about you know, what we want for our future. She mentioned she's like, well, so when do you want to have another kid? I'm like, whoa.
2 years is about as far out as you want to get, so let's start at a year.
Yeah.
Just saying.
We got 2 Proxmines here on the board.
Ooh,
Oh, and he hits it.
well, bam.
It takes
Ooh.
both. That's half points on the E-wing.
Doesn't take much.
I mean, Proxmines are good. They are pointed well at 6 points.
I hope it will help you to do a better job.
Yep, he just boosts.
Did he not take his damage? Oh, there it is. Excuse me.
He's probably just gonna barrel roll there.
Better job.
Yeah, he took the damage.
I got it now. Sorry. I was looking at the wrong thing. I was looking at his plasma torch for a
Oh,
second.
that's not a good place to be. You're getting ready to get prox mine with a 2 bank. Alright, we got a range 2 in the yellow. He's gonna kill yellow here. He's like, let's just do it. Fire control
crit.
system.
Fire control. Nothing. Whoa.
Yeah, I flew a list with Hera and E-Wings. It's so good because like it's really what the E-Wings have been missing is that token support. Alright, we got console fire. Alright, no death. So I guess he didn't take any damage there.
Nothing.
Alright, let's see what we got here from red. Range 3. So that's 2 on 4.
Ooh,
That is
all
2
right.
hits.
Natties.
And
And
natties.
nothing. Well, not exactly, but
Yeah, I mean, my wife mentioned, she's like, so, because I was like, well, really, we need to get you through nursing school before we have a kid. She's like, well, I can get pregnant like while I'm finishing up school and starting to work. I'm like, that's true.
maternity leave, those only protected if you work for a period of a year. You get, what's it called? Oh, when you go on maternity leave, they don't
Yeah.
have to, I forget what it's called. I want to say it's called HIPAA, but I know that's not right.
Well, we'll have to find out about those things, but if that's
So
the
she's
case,
in nursing, so they
if
don't care
that's the
much.
case, then we need to get pregnant and like around
3
Christmas,
months in.
around Christmas time.
What I mean is that if you haven't worked at a place for over a year and you go on maternity leave, then they don't have to, number one, cover as much maternity leave, and two, they don't have to give you your position when you come back.
Oh yeah.
So
All right, here's
forget
that.
what it's called.
Here's that bomb drop I was telling you about. That bank 2. It looks like he could probably hit both of these ships. And he's using the 1 bank.
Yeah,
Alright.
that's gonna be hard to get out of.
Yeah. Are we gonna move your lock to yellow?
Please focus.
Huh.
Removes that stress.
And just
Takes a
takes
focus.
a focus.
Probably not necessary, but and kaboom.
Yep.
Yellow's gonna maybe be taking some damage.
Well, you take 1 off the bat.
Right.
And he
2.
takes 3. Those progress mines are doing some work now.
No kidding.
Oh, but he gets to deploy next turn. I think both teams might be deploying next turn here in a second. It took the focus. He's probably just going to boost right there. Yeah.
Got a pretty shot. Uncontested.
Yeah, shoot with red first to see if you can kill yellow. And then you shoot with yellow into red. Alright. Spin the lock. Hit crit. And that should do it.
Yep. Not that it matters
And-
much.
Is that another wounded pilot? Yeah.
Yep.
Or not another one. I thought he had one already.
Nope, you
All
had
right,
a
we
panic.
got a range 1. It looks like. And a Deathfire. This is 4 dice with a focus and a target lock. All right, in the fire control system,
Oof.
and he spins the
4.
focus. Yeah, go for it. And that is 4.
Nothing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down to 1 hull.
Or
Ouch.
do you spin the focus? I think he keeps the focus.
Yep. He holds on to it. Says, what order do we deploy in? Initiative order? So range 1 into yellow Rogue Squadron Escort. And we've got a full power.
I got to get the cool die out.
Single evade. So taking down to 1 hull. So not bad. Yellow still, excuse me, Deathfire still in it with 1 hull. Yellow Rogue Squadron Escort is in with 1 hull. Rogue Squadron Escort Red is going to be in with 3 hull, and then we've got a bunch of folks deploying.
Yep.
So
All right, we
I'm
got
blanks.
a blank.
So Aaron's going to be putting down his
This is
Aces.
for
facing outwards.
Turfiner. Nice.
Decent placement.
Yeah, that's not bad.
It'd be better to have gotten a focus, but
All right, there's your focus.
decisions.
They can go there, there. Yeah, he's gonna go there. All right, now rolling for Jake. It's a crit. He can go anywhere.
Where do you think he's going to place? Right behind red. Problem is that you've got shots coming in from your interceptors.
You could place right there on the eyeball right there.
That would work.
Uh-huh.
So he's going after the aces, looks like.
You're able to hit. It could go right there. Yeah. Right there. I believe this is wedge. Yeah. All right, back to dials. And now we have more ships on the board
Quite a few.
at 49 minutes left.
Hey, Thanks for subscribing.
Thanks, Steve. We haven't been doing giveaways lately, mainly because I've been waiting for us to do all our giveaway mail-outs and our prize support mail-outs here soon. And also, just so we have some extra cards we can give away.
Yep. We've got a lot of giveaway cards, so we took a little longer, and we apologize for that, but we also have a lot of stuff to give away moving forward.
Yeah, Nobby. I won the giveaway on Nobby's stream.
Hey-oh.
Yeah, it's pretty. It is a Mara Jade acrylic Lone Wolf card, and it is pretty sexy.
Interesting. So maybe we should step up our game. Go get an acrylic card.
It's really cool.
I looked into holographics. It was incredibly expensive. I almost did 1 deck's worth, but it was like the equivalent of 3 decks worth.
Huh. Oh, we got the one hard here from Gideon. Trying to cut off these A-wings. I'm gonna barrel roll here.
You get people's opinion too. I almost went with what's called 835 stock. It's a super heavy card stock. I thought it'd be pretty nice, but I didn't know some of those dragon shields. I know they are pretty particular.
What did you go
As
with?
far as
Just the
what they'll
regular
fit.
smooth?
830 smooth. Yeah, so
Yeah.
it was just standard. It was not a whole lot more for 835.
They're still pretty nice quality.
Yes, they are. So that's what we had for our previous giveaways and so forth for the most part. So people don't typically upgrade for that. But I didn't know. What's your guys' opinion? Next time, is it worth maybe spending just a little extra? We're talking, I think it was going to be $15 for our 1,200 cards.
Uh-huh.
I just didn't know if people would have concerns with fitting them in
Wait,
any kind of...
$15 for 1,200 cards? That doesn't seem right.
No, $15 extra for all 1,200 cards to go with 835 versus 830.
Oh. So we have no strain here from yellow. E-wing getting out of dodge. Probably just going to boost there. Yeah. He's boosting and target locking. Grabbing a target lock on you and interceptor. My favorite faction is Scum and Villainy, Nobby. Why do you ask? I forgot what the other card. There was another card that was included with the giveaway, but I forgot what that one was. So I was just so enamored by the Lone Wolf. So he moves both of his locks to the interceptors. Maybe expecting to kill red here? Or Deathfire? Alright, you do get a strain there.
So in addition, so now that we're getting all these cards, we're actually going to be trading for a handful of cards from other streams and other groups as far as the Philippines.
Speaking of trading cards and stuff, Nobby's throwing in some extra cards for me.
Ooh,
Yay!
very nice.
I love extra cards.
He
I
does.
want to build up my collection of odd arts for upgrades.
Well, that's why we were talking about needing to do some. We're considering doing all upgrades. So for our next event, 'cause you just don't see enough of them.
Right. Well, we definitely have some tokens coming down the pipeline.
Yes. Yeah, well, you figure out what we do with that Surfing Chewy, and if we can make that into a card, then we just need to know what to make it.
Yeah. Lone Wolf, not Lone Wolf. I think
It's supposed to be Extreme Maneuvers was the idea, I think, originally.
marksmanship or Daredevil. I think Daredevil is probably a good one.
Well, there's an explosion behind him. Technically, you could make it like a bomb.
All right, so we got 3 dice coming at, it looks like Wedge. And he rolls out of it.
That he does.
You know,
Almost like that.
You know you're good when you're strained and you roll 4 dice.
Oh, yeah. Daredevil wouldn't be a bad one.
Alright, no shot here.
Maybe I could edit it so Chewie was standing on one leg, so it would be like Super Daredevil.
Yeah. Alright, he's gonna try to put the kill shot into Deathfire here. More than likely going to. He's got a target lock.
Yeah.
And he needs to spin the target lock.
Yeah, that didn't go well.
That's better.
That's better.
And he can't avoid that. Takes a hit crit on a Deathfire, and Deathfire goes Deathfire. When he dies, I think he can drop a bomb, right? What's his ability? You may
After
perform
you're
an
destroyed
attack
before you're
and drop.
removed, you may perform an attack and drop or launch one device.
But can you not? If you can't perform an attack, can you drop the device?
You may perform an attack and drop or launch one bomb.
Okay.
Or one device, excuse me. So yes, he can do both. He gets to attack and.
All right.
He drops
Dropping
one out
a
there.
thermal detonator. Try to get those A-wings, those pesky A-wings out of the way.
We'll see what they do. So points currently are 64 to 91. So Jeremy is currently leading by 27 points.
Nice.
Now he does have Rogue Squadron Escort that's going to give up 32 points as soon as they pop 1 point off of him.
And he does have a little bit of advantage with more bodies on the board currently.
Correct. More bodies means more firing arcs, which means more dice. Typically.
And 0.
Not always. That's not true.
We forgot to color the A-wings for the overlay. Can you do that?
Yeah. Got green and then his wedge red,
Blue.
blue.
No, wait. Wedge is green. And Jake is blue.
Oh, my bad.
Alright, we just got a hit crit onto Gideon. Because Gideon blinks out there.
Alright.
Yeah, we'll get the Surf and Chewie eventually. We'll get that figured out.
Now, is anybody going to be at Gen Con in 2 weeks? I still haven't heard a single person from our communities going. Or Origins in a month.
Dion was talking about maybe some kind of an event happening at Adepticon in March next year.
Oh, yeah. Is that in March now?
Yeah, it usually is. Remember?
I thought it was going to be in February.
We were planning on going.
I know, and then COVID. If I could cover your flight, I'd love to. So, but you're in IT, so you know it's not that great.
Alright, so we got a bomb in the middle of the board. Some stressed E-wings. Some stressed interceptors. A stressed A-wing. Every ship on the board is stressed except for one.
Yep, Wedge is good.
He's on a cloud.
Yep. Everyone's at a disadvantage. You're going to see a lot of blue maneuvers, or somebody's just going to say screw it and try to position themselves well.
I don't even know.
It's interesting when they just all of a sudden drop right there and they're all kind of already in the thick of things.
Right. All right, here we go.
Come
I
on.
should have the rebels moving first, or maybe not.
Or not. 3 straight blue removes the stress.
I guess Aaron actually has initiative. It's Tur just moved first. Yeah, Aaron has initiative, right? Oh, that's right.
Fix
Never
it.
mind.
No, we had it wrong.
Oh,
I
okay.
fixed it.
Okay.
Our bad.
All right. Focus boosting. 1 bank.
That confuses me a tad.
No strain. What?
Just the 1 bank back onto the cloud.
He was just clearing the stress.
It's got to have more than 1 bank to clear it.
Yeah, but there was a bomb there.
Yeah, I'll give you that. This is 2s, not blue.
Red has 3 hole. I think you boost. Try to get a ranged 1 shot and kill green.
That could be interesting. I don't know. That's range 1 though. I think it's still range 2.
It's not range 1, but hey, it's and he hits the rock.
Oh no! Ouch.
That would have definitely killed green there. Takes no damage though, but he is going to be hitting a bomb.
So still taking damage is what you
And
mean.
Jake,
Is also going to be taking damage.
no, he's not. He's going to boost.
Yes,
up.
he is. All right. Well, in his current position, he would have.
He's just going to boost.
He's gonna focus just so he can do what I said. Ah, you're right. I'm wrong.
He's trying to see if the barrel roll reach yellow or green, but it doesn't.
What is he doing?
Yeah, he was trying to give a focus out. Which doesn't matter
Oh.
because he's not getting shot anyway, so.
Oh no. He's stressed.
Oh, he failed the boost.
Oh no.
He totally could have just boosted out of there. And all 3 rebel ships.
That's
Alright,
dangerous.
here goes the E-Wing. Does he live? Nope, he's
Nope.
dead.
Pew.
And we got swinging points, 95-91.
No kidding.
Jake takes a damage.
Oh, that was very.
And Wedge
Word.
does nothing.
Which is okay. That was a big deal.
Yep. Killing the
So he's
yellow
still
there.
got. Yeah, he's still got 1 more firing arc. Got the E-wing. Oh.
Alright, so
we-
this guy shoots first. Three dash with the focus mod. What is it?
Earth Fenner straight into the Rogue Squadron escort. Range 2. What are they talking about? Here we go. Alright, hit with a focus. They spend the token. 2 hits. So evades
Two
out.
evades. Nice.
Alright, next we've got E-Wing going range 2 into Gideon Hess.
Can you do it?
Gonna have to try really hard.
Wait, what? What? Why is he spinning a plasma torpedo?
Whoa.
And there you go. And he focuses out of it. Wow.
Very nice.
Now Jake's kind of in a bad spot.
Yeah, it's not great, is
I
it?
really think you should have just boosted around. Like,
Agreed. And then he could have used the next turn to turn around and try to get on Turf Fenner's tail.
yeah. What do you
I mean,
think? What do you think? The Red Rogue Squadron does here.
Could sloop. If he sloops left,
I think you do
that
a
would
one.
happen.
I think you do a one hard focus. Let Wedge go after the green Gideon. Oh, Gideon's down to 1, by the way.
Sorry, I missed that.
We have a points change, 120 to 95, actually. It does have fuel leak, but that's a blank crit. Uh-oh.
I don't know. I still think Rogue Squadron Escort should do a sloop. But I always think that, so. I think he was expecting a sloop.
There's the block on the sloop.
I think he's going to be able to clear it, though. So clear stress. Take some focus. Oh,
Oh,
interesting.
snap. Green's definitely dead now. Boost. The one harder tread. Ah. He's gonna scoop up a lock. And probably boost. Lee, we lost you.
no. It's not uncommon. I don't understand it.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Wedge is sitting pretty. So depending on how the dice roll this turn, this might really be ugly for Aaron. All right, 4 on 3 with the focus. Here's the Empire roll. Oh, he's gonna spend it. And that is a full string. 2 hits, 2 crits. And that is a dead E-Wing.
Jeez.
But he does have simultaneous fire. He does get to shoot back.
Which is good.
First crit is direct hit. Second crit is a console fire, which doesn't matter. Now Turfiner can barrel roll after he performs an attack. Trying to get a little bit of distance there between him and Wedge. Alright. I don't think we have a shot here. Nope.
Nothing.
We do here. And spin your fire control system. And spin your focus. And that's all she wrote.
Full strength.
Can't evade 4 damage with 3 dice. That's how it works. He rolls for console fire just for good measure. And those ships go bye-bye. Now we've got 2 A-Wings versus Turf and Ur. I honestly think Turf and Ur can hold on to it.
I don't disagree. He is a real ace. But at the same
Range
time, he's already
2.
taking fire and only has 3.
He did not get out of range 2. So it's 2 on 2.
Why's he got 4? Oh, goodness.
Oh, stealth device. Never mind. Yeah, these Turf and Ur is gonna be hard to take down. You got stealth device. I guess he took the crit though, which is a console fire.
And back to the dials.
It is 126 to 148 with Jeremy in the lead with the Rebels. Didn't I play Rebel E-Wings last week on stream
You did.
and won?
Yes, you did. Not by
Aha.
much.
It was close, man. It was a good game.
Yeah, it was. It didn't seem close until the very end, and then it was like, whoa.
All right, so where does Turf and Ur go here?
You want to zoom in on the E-Wing cards here real quick if you look really close? I noticed I screwed something up.
What?
You can't really tell in this one. So the coloring on the gray is just slightly different. I caught it when I was ordering cards.
Okay, yeah, I don't see it.
It was more obvious in Photoshop. I take it back. Or maybe it was a different chip. It must have been the, maybe it was the T65. We did a T65, the E-Wings, and then I actually did one extra, didn't I?
I don't remember. So Turf and Ur did a he flew straight and repaired fuel leak, I think, and boosted.
You mean he repaired console fire?
Yes, that's what I meant. Sorry, it's getting late. I've been up since 4 o'clock.
Yeah, I had to do it.
And he catches Wedge.
Gets that focus
Yeah.
just barely.
All right, Wedge, what you got?
Nope, not where he thought he was going.
Hey. If you would have done a 3 hard with Wedge there, it would have been sweet. But
Just
no
barely.
shots this round.
Thing is that Turf and Ur's gonna have to get turned around and take some shots, or he loses. So
Right. He's behind. He's got to get aggressive.
So they finally put in my light pole, right?
Yep.
And in the process of doing so, somehow managed to take out like half my outlets in the garage and in my laundry room. I don't know how. I gotta call up the electrical company and have them come fix it tomorrow.
So I have an anonymously reported exclusive
Ooh.
announcement.
What's that?
Tell your wife, tell your kids.
Hmm.
Here only on Dials and Dice. Expect an announcement in approximately 9 days from AMG about X-Wing content.
So exclusive. Are you talking about the miniature extravaganza?
9 days.
Unless you're Nabi, and then it's 8, technically, right?
I
Because
guess.
it's already the first. No, that's not how it works. So it's on the 10th for him. I'm kidding. So the only thing I got was possibly Iceman for X-Men out of that. That's the only thing I've seen guessed at. I'll have to take a look at the actual announcement.
We're talking about X-Wing here.
Why no? I was just looking through the miniature thing real quick, and I just so happened to see something about chilling in a painting session. So
All
I
right.
assume that's Iceman.
We do have Wedge at range 1 here. No, we're actually taking a break from the Dad Leagues right now.
We got to get
actually
everything shipped out.
I'm actually playing in an event which I am super intrigued by. I will tell you about it in a little bit here. But I am playing an event that I think it's like 4 weeks long. Yeah, I want to take a break and play some X-Wing for myself here.
And I need a minute. I actually counted it up. For the last set of cards, I had to design 31 cards, including the bags.
Oh, so Turfiner just boosted out of Jake's arc after hitting Jake with 2 damage.
Very nice.
Jake putting in work. Uh-oh. Marksmanship. Hit, crit, crit. What does Turfiner roll here? You need 2 squiggles. Or 3 squiggles. And I think that's
Ooh.
a dead ship.
Oh yeah, super dead. Good game.
How many were A-Wings? I don't know. I don't think we had any A-Wings. We do have a Merle Cobbin card that we're...
Yeah, that's the one I didn't get done.
Eventually,
Merle Hagrid.
Yeah, Merle Hagrid.
So it's just Hagrid.
So
with
before we
Merle's
go,
face in it.
let me tell you about this event that I'm playing in. So it's really unique. There's this spreadsheet for this event, and so like you start off week 1 with 100 points, and you can purchase a pilot, and you can add upgrades to the pilot with your points. So for example, I bought a Jedi General in the I-4, and for however many points that is, and then put upgrades on them. Well, so like you play your first game your first week with what you've purchased for your like arsenal or whatever, and then you at the end of the game, for any ships that were destroyed, you roll to see if you lose upgrades, and then you roll to get points. So then you learn credits. So like then you use those credits to either upgrade your ships or add ships or upgrades or whatever. And so it's kind of like an RPG game. And so like as you play, you can like build your squadron per se, like as like a little commander.
Huh.
And so
Are you playing multiple people, or is it just one big board with 2 ships?
You play one person each week, and then you kind of like a lot of the game is just playing and like buying. It's kind of like playing like those old racing games on like Need for Speed. where you upgrade your car and stuff, and then you go out and race. And
Isn't it going to be hard to get somebody in an hour and a half who's clear across the board unless they like really try to forcibly engage? It would be so easy to just keep running around the board.
what?
You're saying there's just a single ship, right? You're gonna have 2 ships on
No,
this giant board.
So there's 2 ships to begin with for your first list.
Oh, with 100 points, so you got
Um,
2 ships versus 2 ships.
So when you buy a ship, say you buy generic for the point cost that it costs, so you can upgrade it one initiative at a time. But when you upgrade from a generic to a limited, you have to pay 10 extra points. So it's 5 times the point. So like this week, I had a buy, and so I rolled the dice and got 120 points. And so with those points, I took my thing and I spent 35 points to upgrade from the Jedi General to Obi, and then I spent another 25 or something like that to upgrade my Jedi Knight to Lumi, and then Lumi to Plo. And so like I spent those points to upgrade, and then I purchased a Gold Squadron Trooper and purchased proton rockets to put on them.
Nice.
So it's kind of cool. It's kind of like playing an RPG where you like have to buy resources, and like you gain credits to spend on your to like gain resources. And so like every time you play, you can build a squad using the resources you have. And so also every time you play, you bring like a system card that has like a game effect, and so it applies that game effect to the whole game. For example, so like. With some like one card might be, and if you overlap an obstacle, you roll 1 additional die. And so like if you hit a rock, you roll 2 dice instead. And so like there's condition cards that are played for each match, and I don't know, it's just super interesting.
They are worried about snowballing effects if you lose. So how's that work? Do they have a top and a low end?
I don't think it's really meant to be competitive. I think it's really just meant to just enjoy the like being a fleet commander or a squadron commander and building up a squadron. Because like at the end of this thing, it's gonna be like a humongous squad. I mean, think about it. After 4 weeks, I've already got 3 ships, and it's second week. Dad is number 1. Look at that.
Nice.
Somebody screenshot that. Always competitive. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah, you can
Oh,
also
yeah.
like if you buy an upgrade and you want to get rid of it, you can also get like you can get a refund for half the cost of the original price or something like that. You can like exchange that upgrades, and kind of cool. Anyway, there's like a whole info sheet I can send you on it, Lee. But
Who put it on?
what?
Who's putting it on?
I don't even know the name of the community.
Hmm.
It's the TMK community. I think it's the Team Mech Killers. I don't even know
Never
where
heard of it.
I don't even know where they're located.
Huh. Well, it sounds like an interesting format. I like the Need for Speed reference.
Yeah, you kind of just build up your squad like in the garage or whatever.
Yeah,
So you just do it all on a spreadsheet.
sounds interesting. So you'll have to let us know how it goes. Maybe we'll have to stream a game or 2.
Yeah, maybe.
So we'll see how exciting it is. But oh, there we go. Thank you. Team Mech Killers. Quick stream. Oh, cool. All right. Well, let us know how that goes. Keep us up to date. Do we have any other announcements, though? think that was pretty much it.
Yeah.
So we're going to let Steven have some fun here. So we're going to give me some time to come up with some card design. So right now is absolutely bonkers. So we had a gentleman leave the office. My number 2 left for another position. So now I am training 2 interns, working 2 jobs, and or excuse me, 1 intern, 1 full-time employee, working 2 jobs at the same time while I'm doing it, and I don't even have access to everything for everybody yet. So
Wow.
it's interesting. It's a lot right now, so I don't have time to do much of anything. I still have to plan a Cub Scout camp out for the weekend after next, or weekend after Gen Con.
Oh,
So
fun.
by tomorrow evening. So wish me luck.
Huh. All right, well, let's wrap this up.
You bet.
Thanks for joining us, everyone. Everyone have a great night. Sleep tight, and don't let the bed bugs bite.